Hey, sweet soul, welcome to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Raileigh. I'm an author, poet, speaker, and healer. Today's message is to help somebody who has been downloading divine visions, divine inspiration, all this wisdom and knowledge just coming through you. You have all these amazing ideas and plans, and you're wondering what's next. When is there going to be time and opportunity for you to fulfill this vision that the divine God, the universe, has been giving to you? And I'm here to remind all of us that it is up to us to put those visions, inspirations, and ideas into motion. They will not be actualized or fulfilled without the work that we do. And so the journey from being a visionary to the actual creator, the business owner, the CEO, the business founder, the poet, the singer-songwriter, the public speaker, the master healer, all of that comes with time, and it comes with a complete shedding of a lifestyle that you've been so accustomed to, that you've been programmed to embody since birth, which is to be a student, to sit down and to listen, and to not be the giver of knowledge or wisdom or services, to receive. And so we've been conditioned for so long that that is normal. That is our first instinct, right? Is to be a student to life instead of a teacher of life. We don't know the business skills, the direct communication, the emotional awareness it takes to be the provider, to be the content creator. And so when you first start walking this journey, you're a little vulnerable. You're so afraid of judgment, and you experience the imposter syndrome because you've spent your whole life looking at everything around you as being the authority, being the knowledge, being the information, that it seems almost impossible, or it's absolutely terrifying to walk in the authority of being information that other people come to, that other people come and buy tools and strategies from you. They buy divine inspiration from you. And so there's this warped precepts that come in as someone who is spiritual and has God-given visions, that you don't think that you should be compensated for those visions, for those projects, for those ideas. You just want to be able to give for free. But you can't continue to sustain and embody the visions God is asking you to actually bring to life on this earth unless you have a lifestyle where your soul's joy, your fulfillment actually feeds you in so many ways. Actually through income, so you can feed yourself, through happiness and mental health, physical health. It's all part of the same thing. But again, we've grown up in societies, communities, and families where we haven't been allowed, or honestly given ourselves permission, to be the person that other people look for and look up to and invest in. So it's going to take a massive shift in consciousness for us as we walk this path, right? From consumer consciousness to creator consciousness. That person's life is completely different. And so you're not spending all your energy working for other people, doing things you don't really like because it gives you a paycheck, allows you to sustain your unhappiness, your disobedience to the higher power that is trying to love on you, to bless you, to gift you miracles in your life, but you resist it because you're afraid and unhappiness is more comfortable. And so when you're being called to not only be a visionary, but to be the business owner, to be the creative director of your life, it takes a lot of self-work. It's going to take investment. It's going to take time and dedication and devotion. You have to not only think this is your path or believe this is your path, you have to have absolute faith and trust that this is your path. And so you're not afraid to walk it. and you know when the path is revealed to you that you need to walk, that's going to take you into the next dimension of your life, but you look at it and you're not quite sure yet because you don't think that you're the one. And again, we're going to talk about what it even means to be chosen. The chosen people, God's people. They receive divine knowledge because God says you're ready, that you can actually carry this out and fulfill this now and within the next couple of months. But if you keep sitting in it, in the divine inspiration, and sitting on it and sitting on it and sitting on it, eventually it's going to spoil. Or that spirit, that energy is going to go to someone else who is ready. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that to honor what you're giving back to the universe. Because if you're not acting on a divine inspiration, then you're saying to God, back to the universe, I'm not ready. And that's okay. Because you will know when a divine inspiration comes to you, when it actually is yours, is your path, and you will say no more. To the reality as you know it, you're ready for the full transformation, to take the full journey, to invest in yourself so that you can be the source, the provider, again, the light and hope and peace and medicine for someone else's life. Because how long is it gonna take for each and every one of us on this planet to embody that energy? To say, I've consumed enough from other people, I've been a student long enough, I'm ready to share what I've mastered, I'm ready to share what I can truly help people with and sustain a life I actually like and enjoy. How long before that person becomes you? What has been revealed to me in the community gatherings that I've been hosting is that imposter syndrome is very real, especially if you are a unique soul in your setting, your environment, in the authorities and leaderships as you know it. People who are successful, who have a lot of money, who have good businesses and good ideas and are seen by the world, they don't look like you, they don't talk like you, they're very different from you. So your ego, your brain says, I can't be that, but you're supposed to be. Again, I'm speaking to generational curse breakers. I'm speaking to neurodivergent people. I'm speaking to people who are just themselves, but you've been hiding it for so long because, again, it's kept you safe. And when you start coming out of your shell and being authentic, expressing your soul, the ego says, I'm afraid. The universe will say, I love you. And that will become increasingly more evident to you on your path, but you have to walk it. You have to walk it out. Especially when it comes to business making, it's going to take money to make money. And so you can't ask someone to help you start a business if you're not willing to invest in a business. And the funny part is, we spend our money on anything, on everything. But when it comes to ourselves, we say, oh, I'm not going to spend money on myself. Oh, I can do everything alone. And I'm not saying this to shame anyone. I'm saying that we all go through this in the journey of becoming, again, a consumer to a creator. So that initial fear of investing time and money in yourself is normal. You're going to question it for a long time. Did I make a mistake? Am I truly ready for this? Did I do the right thing? That's your ego shedding years, sometimes decades of conditioning saying you're not the one. But it is up to you, entirely up to you, to say today or whenever you're ready that you are the one, that God has chosen you at this time. So you can dance with this energy, you can play with this energy for as long as you need, as long as you want. But when it is your time, God's hand on your life will be so strong you can't ignore it, and it will be a beautiful blessing on your life that will look like life is crumbling away. And that's who I'm speaking to, especially through Conscious Lifestyle Coaching, is people who are on the bridge right now, the crossroad. And you want to take the leap of faith, but you're afraid. And that's why I'm a life coach, to say it can be done. You are being called. This is a true and pure and divine vision that you have that can be executed and developed into an actual service, not only for a few people, a lot of people. And yes, it's scary. And yes, it has been done many times. Here are people doing it. Here are the tools and strategies and pathways of how it has been done, so that you can trust it. Trust your vision, trust yourself, and trust that you have support. Yes, it's going to take time and investment. But ultimately, it feeds you back onto yourself, just like you pay for food and you eat food. Same thing with people who inspire you and gift you information and wisdom and knowledge and strategy and tools and prayer and love and support. Well, you don't have to buy love, but just someone who just generally sees your soul as one of the most important parts of being on this journey of actualizing God's vision for ourselves. I started conscious lifestyle coaching, coming from university and studying what makes somebody resilient in life, of people who grew up in the same exact situations, right? Same abuses, same struggles. Why does someone become successful and the other person doesn't, if the same situations occurred? Well, the studies show that that person who went off to be the successful person had at least one person who truly believed in them, truly saw them for who they were and who they were becoming, and kept feeding that light, honoring that light. It was love that built the resilience. And sometimes we're in situations where we're not loved for who we really are. That's okay, because it takes quite a while for us to even know who we are. And you could be any age on that journey of self-love and self-awareness. And it is not until we see that reflection of that love outside of ourselves, sometimes until we give ourselves permission to go forth and to create. And so when you're watching YouTube videos that are emotionally empowering, mentally empowering, spiritually nourishing, that's what you're seeking. You're seeking that validation for you to say yes to yourself. With the right support, the right team that you need, the right mentor and coach, is going to align with your spirit. So you don't have to spend so much time explaining your vision, explaining who you are. That person sees it, believes in you, and is ready to go and walk with you. Now, as you are, completely. And it's refreshing, and it's one of the greatest gifts that we can experience, is to have someone who believes in us like that and is willing to walk with us and spend their time and energy that they could be doing anything in the world. They're spending it with you because they want to see you succeed, truly. They believe in your vision to be actually helpful and inspiring and beautiful for this world. They see you as this inspiring and beautiful, amazing human being even before you fully see it yet. And that's God. That can only be God. If it's not God, it's fake. And you know when someone is being fake to you, it doesn't feel good in your body, it doesn't sustain you, it doesn't nourish you, it doesn't even stay with you for very long. So I hope this brings some clarity to somebody who's, again, on that dance, on that crossroad right now of, is this really me? Can I really do this? This vision in my heart and my soul? And I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. And I want to talk about for a second, again, the shift from being a consumer to a creator. It's gonna take a lot of change in your life. How you consume time. And so instead of being the person who is scrolling and commenting and just watching other people, you become what other people are scrolling and watching and commenting about. It's a huge shift. It comes with a lot of emotions, a lot of fear. And so you can have a vision and someone can give you all the strategies, you can research it all you want. But it's not bringing also care and awareness to all the emotional and spiritual shadow work that comes with the journey. Because the fruit of success, again, is faith, and that is seen have two pathways as a creator. You can be somebody, like most of the world, who feeds off of people's insecurities and fears and their shame and sell products about that. Or you can be the creator, one of the very amazing and unique beings, where you can see and feel the love in everything they do, in the food you eat from them, in the books you buy from them, in the music you listen to, and the medicines they make, the teas they make. You can taste the love in every ounce when you speak to them, when you see commercials and ads by them. It is seen, the love, the authenticity, the truth, the empowerment, the peace. It's a vibration you can see that you want to invest in. You want to know, how did that person make that happen for themselves? How did they make this product? And that can be you. It will be you. If you're still listening, then yes, I see you, and I 100% believe this is you. You're on that path, but it is up to you entirely to decide that. No one can convince you of who you are or tell you who you are. If you let someone do that, to tell you who you are and what you need to be doing all the time, that person is controlling you. You're giving your power to them. And most of us do that. Most of us give our power away to other companies, other corporations, who are, again, feeding and exploiting off of our fears and our insecurities and our gifts that are not being fully channeled and expressed in the light of God's vision for our life is true. And only you carry that clarity, it can be continuously affirmed for you and confirmed for you again and again and again. And you can think about it, you can meditate on it all you want, fantasize about it all you want, but you're not going to see it become your reality until you walk it out. And it's going to be, yes, the scariest thing you're ever going to do in your life is to say yes to God's vision, because you're going to have to do God-sized things. You're going to have to let a lot of things go. You're going to have to change and transform everything. But it's a beautiful journey. It's a journey you want to take, especially if you're tired of your life as it is. If you don't wake up and you're not inspired, you're not excited to get to work, you're not mentally okay, you're not happy, and you can still be doing what you think you should be doing, you're doing what God is asking you to do, and it's not working because you've chosen an isolated path, and you deserve to be loved and supported by the whole universe. But you have to tap into that vibration. You have to allow people to guide you and mentor you and support you. So I hope this helps. Again, I'm not trying to shame or stress anyone out here, but I do want you to take your vision serious. I want you to take yourself serious. I want you to invest in yourself, so we see more businesses and corporations and systems become more conscious and more mindful and loving and not stressful, because it is stress that is killing all of us. It's not okay. So if we want to live in a better world for ourselves and for our children and for the people we love, we have to do our part. And so, are you ready to do your part? If our soul is aligning at this time, if you know already that if we were to talk face to face, that what would be said would nourish and empower you and motivate you to keep going, and if you trust that I have tools and strategies to give you, right? You want to become a published author, you want to be a content creator that is fully confident, no shame, and does this full time. You want to build a business, you want to build a brand, you want to be the artist you've always dreamed to be full time. You want to incorporate yoga and meditation into your business, your corporation you've already built. Maybe the people that you want to see thrive are not thriving. You already know what to do the work, but you want to help other people. Okay, well, there are businesses that are designed exactly for that, to help you help other people, right? On this mindfulness journey, self-healing. And yes, it is spiritual. We're talking about spiritual freedom here, and it's very much a part of business building and business making. If we're seeing and witnessing in our society, our communities, wherever you are around the world, only belong to one type of identity, one type of religion that is not a spiritually free space. And so there's a lack of diversity there. And I can guarantee there's a lack of growth happening and true prosperity that can come from a unified space. Unity that comes with cultural diversity and spiritual freedom, because God speaks in many, many different languages. And when God speaks, divine inspiration is happening, growth is happening, movement is happening, love is being shared, prosperity is occurring. So if that's resonating and you would like support in that journey, of course, I welcome you to Life Purpose Actualization. I'm taking interview calls right now. It's totally free, 45 minutes, so you can chat with me one-on-one. It's a free consultation call, pretty much. It's a free coaching call. For some people who resonate and think that I am a psychic reader, yes, this is an opportunity to receive in that way and confirm it with your spirit what you need. One second, an ad is playing. I don't even get mad at ads anymore, because when you're a business person, you get it. You have to get information out, and there's so much information and things being sold everywhere around us, and you can complain about it, about the commercials you hate that are programming the children to be stupid or invest in things that are not good for them. You can complain, or you can be the next ad that someone sees, right? And feed someone's spirit. Actually share divine love. Actually sell products that nourish and empower people's life. That could be you. And I'm here to help you, not only as a coach and being a spiritual guide, but providing business development coaching skills and services. So if that's you, please let me know. You guys can email me at any time. You know, I write back to every single person. Raileigh at consciouslifestylecoaching.com. My information will always be in the description box below. If you're just looking maybe to explore your own spirituality, Phoenix Medicines, A Transformative Journey Through Consciousness, published by Otter Pine, is one of my books that you might find nourishing to you at this time. Before you even need a coach, just explore your own soul right now. Dive into some self-awareness and meditation of your journey. Think back, give yourself some clarity, and then therefore the next steps and strategies will be revealed to you. So please check out that book. Thank you to everyone who came in last night to the Medicine Garden. We go live at 7 p.m. on Google Meet every single week. Our community is growing. Amazing people from around the world are coming in and sharing their stories. And it's been a healing space. Everyone is sharing stories that is blessing someone else in the room, the virtual room. So please come enjoy the Medicine Garden. Just send me an email to RSVP. Again, it's free. It will always be free. The next Ascension seminar is A Healthier Kind of Fun, and that will be December 15th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So you can email me and I'll send you the registration link. And of course, you can always check out my website, consciouslifestylecoaching.com, to review any of my services at your own time whenever you feel divinely inspired. And thank you. That's the message today. I hope it helped somebody who's listening, and I'm sure it did. And again, thank you for all the love and prayers. And please let me know how I can be of service to you and what you would like to hear about next in the next video. So peace and love. I will speak to you again soon.